Hello viewers, welcome to my channel iTech Solution. Today I will discuss a routing technique using Cisco simulator. The routing technique is OSPF, that is Open Shortest Path First. To create this OSPF protocol into a router, I have created two network 1 and network 2, and computer is connected to this network is PC0 IP 192.168.1.2, and router is this, and router IP will be assigned by me as 192.168.1.1 as default gateway for the PC, and serial port ID is 172.16.1.1, and second router is router 1, and the IP is 192.168.3.1 for gateway IP of the network, and serial interface IP 170.16.1.2, and I will show how to configure this IP, and the routing technique will be used in both the routers. So first of all, see the PC IP is manually this is desktop IP, and I have given this 1.2 and the router IP is 1.1, and second network PC is this is IP configuration 3.2 and the router IP is 3.1. and now I will on the router, and this red means the two connection is not up, that is they are not assigned IP address, and this end and this end, and this second router also. So I have assigned router 0 the IP and serial interface IP. So I go to CLI mode and I start the router with no configuration, because I want to configure this as I required. First command is enable, and second command is config t to terminal config t, yes, and now interface select with interface. This is gigabyte Ethernet 0x0, yes, it is okay. IP address, assign IP address with IP address command 192.168.1.1 with subnet 255.255.255.0, and this is enter. Now no SAT for interface activation, yes, it is okay. Second interface is interface gigabyte serial as serial is I think S0x0, not, so I will check this serial interface from the router physical component. This is physical component, this is serial full of serial 0x0x0, that is three options, there are 0x0x0. so I write interface serial 0x0x0. It will be noted that the first interface always will be started as 0x0x0. so this is selected, and the command same is IP address to assign the command, that is 172.16.1.1. this is class B class 55.255.0, 0. So this is okay. IP address is here, and this interface should be with clock rate. So 64,000 is starting today's baud rate. So yes, it is okay, and no sat to have the interface. Now this is shown as down because the another end is not activated yet. So do right to save the data. Yes, willing okay. Now I see the green area is activating, and I will go to the second router also. Yes, this is green, that is it has got the IP. So second router is here. So I will go to CLI mode and no for start the router with default configuration enable, and config T to enable this configuration terminal. Interface gigabyte, sorry, 0 by 0. First interface is here. IP address of the local IP is 192.168.3.1 as router IP .255.255.0 for class C. This is something wrong. Spelling is address, so it should be address. Okay, and no sat to activate the LAN. And next interface is serial. Interface serial serial 0/0/0. Yes, it is selected. IP address will be IP address command same as, and IP is changed as 7.2.16 dot yes 1 dot 2, and the subnet is 255.255.0.0. yes, it is okay. Now clock rate 64000 baud rate. So this is one-sided, so this is not required. It means it is okay, one side is required only. Next the command is no sat. Yes, it is status is up, and now command is to save the data, do right. Yes, it is now okay. Now I see that there will be green in all the ways. Now I apply the routing configuration command for router 0. This is I exit this terminal. Now apply here the GC mode. I am in GC mode and apply the command network router OSPF command, router OSPF with process ID say 1. Okay, so this is config router options here, and the command will be network space. The net ID is here, 2 network ID in the router. The second router one is 192.168.0.0 it may be, and the wildcard bit is 0 0. Wildcard bit is called 0.0.0.255. this is called wildcard bit, and the area start from 1 to 65,536. so any number between this say base area is always assigned as 0. okay, so it is accepted. Next command will be for network 2. Second network is 172.16.0.0, and this is class B, so this will be 2 wildcard bit and array is 0. Okay, so this is do right to save the configuration. Now I go to second router. The second router same option is here. I exit the interface and then use router command OSPF, process ID say 1, process say 2, no problem, any process ID can be given. Next the network command is network, the ID is 192.168.0.0. wildcard marks is 0.0.0.255. Area is base area always 0. So the network same for the second network is 172.16.0.0 and the wildcard bit is 0.0.255.255 dot, so it is okay to area 0. So here is the spelling is network, so it should be network. So it is backspace will work, so you should remember backspace will work. Network is this. So it is accepted, so do right. So this is okay, the configuration is okay. Now the packet should move from one place to another, that is this PC to this. So I will check here. The router 0 routing command is this, because there was the application was given to the network ID 0.0. Now I will it is again I corrected is as 1.0. so the network complete network ID is required in OSPF, so it should be corrected as 170.16.1.0, and for next network 192.168.1.0. so network ID, network ID, wildcard marks and area 0. Similarly for the second router is here, so the routing command will be the 192. Network 1 dot space 192.168.3.0 space 0.0.0.255 area 0, and for 172.16.1.0 that is the network ID, and this is wildcard bit and the area 0. So do right, and that is to save this configuration. Now I will check this the packet from this a simple video is here. Click here and to ping up to router, so it gives a successful path. So that is it is routing, that is packet is moved from this end to and this end also. Yes, successful. So I will click from this PC to access this PC also. Yes, it is successful. Thank you guys for your view, and please give your feedback, and I will next I will process some more routing commands for the next session. Thank you, and if it is liked by you, to please subscribe my channel iTech Solution. Thanks.